95% to critical, ma'am. Should we arm disruptor missiles?
No. The fallout would be devastating. Open a comm channel. To the person aboard the Zero X. This is Captain Casey of the Global Defense Force. You're in the beginning stages of a catastrophic engine overload. You need to power down and land immediately.
No response, ma'am. Do you think it's that criminal we've been hearing about? The one they call the Hood?
I don't know who it is, but what I do know is if the engine on the Zero X overloads, it would be an extinction-level event. We need a miracle, or it's the end of the world.
Captain, it looks like there's someone on the outside of the Zero X.
Captain Casey, I'm on it.
Jeff Tracy? There's our miracle. Thank you, International Rescue.
I'm going to try and get inside the Zero X. It's too late to land. We need to take this thing into space.
Captain, 95% to critical.
You're a fool, Hood. You risk destroying our planet to steal a prototype spaceship?
With an engine that's rumored to be faster than light. To me, that's worth the risk.
That engine's about to blow up. I figure we have about 30 seconds before our atoms are dusting the Pacific.
You know, I've suddenly lost my interest in acquiring this technology. Dusting the Pacific with your atoms, Jeff Tracy. And nobody ever calls me a fool.
Escape capsule deployed. Scanners show only one person on board.
Zero X, do you copy?
Still here, Captain. Clear all space traffic. I'm coming up.
99% to critical.
Jeff! Please respond! He's gone.
This remains all the footage we've been able to assemble from the moment of the incident.
And we've seen this 1,000 times, Lady Penelope. Do you really think we're going to learn anything new?
But we have, Scott. This coded message Braman intercepted could only be from Jeff Tracy.
Don't know if you were looking at the same footage I was, Brains, but that explosion was pretty convincing.
I don't have all the answers, Gordon, but I do know we got an SOS. From here, an area of space called the Oort Cloud.
That's 2.5 light years away. Why are we sitting here talking? Why aren't we loading into Thunderbird 3 so we can bring my dad home?
It would take Thunderbird 3 over 10 years to get there.
Well, if that's the case, how did Dad get all the way out there? His accident was almost 8 years ago.
That, Virgil, is what we need to find out first. Until we do, no one can know about this.
Colonel Casey would want to know. She's almost family.
Especially not her. We think the Hood has a spy inside the GDF. This is not information we are ready for him to have.
Then what happens next if we can't send out a search party? Sit around here scratching our...
Watch it.
Casts! I was going to say casts.
There is one vital piece of information to be found. We've seen the incident from every available angle, except one.
The Hood's escape capsule. It would be loaded with cameras.
If we can find it, we can get an entirely new view of the explosion. It would be in this area for a water landing.
Music to my ears.
Hold your seahorses, young man. You're still recovering.
On the other hand, if the Hood's escape capsule made it to space, it would have been collected as space junk and deposited here.
The Midpoint Salvage Exclusion Zone. They call it MSES for short.
Alan, you and I will take Thunderbird 3 to check it out.
Sorry, Gordon, but it looks like I'll be the one to take the new Thunderbird 4 on its first swim.
Then let me co-pilot Thunderbird 2 with Virgil. That's just sitting.
Gordon?
I'd be happy to come along as your co-pilot.
And I'd be happy to have you.
But...
I'll create some diversions to explain our actions to the GDF if they get curious. And the Hood, if he's watching.
FAB, we have our mission. Find that escape capsule and then find out what happened to Dad.
Care to do the honors?
Thunderbirds are go!
You rag, sir?
Say, Parker, would you mind running down to the kitchen and making me a sandwich? I do it myself, but you know...
Right away, Mr. Gordon, sir.
And a pickle on the side?
Anything else?
Pineapple juice?
Should have stayed at home with a dog.
This is such exciting news about your dad. Wait until my father hears. He'll be thrilled.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell him with the comms blackout.
He never really got over what happened to Jeff. This could bring him out of retirement.
All right, we're almost there. Because of the equal gravity pull from the Earth and the Moon, space junk that gets put here stays here. But when it does try to float away...
The GDF have a laser cannon?
Oh, a big one. Absolutely obliterates anything that moves. You know, for safety.
Well, that makes sneaking in a challenge.
Not exactly. Without giving the reason why, I've convinced the GDF to turn off the laser protection system for 20 minutes. That should give you enough time to get in, find the capsule, if there is one, and get out.
What if we don't find it in time?
Well, then you'd be the first Tracy to see what a 50-kilowatt laser feels like.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. We'll ask for more time, but we don't want to raise any suspicion, so be as quick as you can.
FAB.
What is it?
Report from our spy inside the GDF. They just turned off the laser cannon inside the MSES for international rescue. He said it was a strange request.
Any word of a rescue in there?
No.
Then why would they be poking around inside a junkyard? International Rescue is looking for something. Find them, and don't come back without something good.
Got it.
What are you doing, International Rescue?
And what about this one?
Thrust compensator. You seem really interested in how Thunderbird 2 works. Feel like taking her for a spin?
I'll leave the flying to you, Virgil. But as your co-pilot, it would be nice to know what your ship can do.
Instruction manual, in case you feel like a little light reading. Hey, Scott, we're almost to where the Hood's capsule splashdown site would be.
FAB, just powering up now.
Stand by for drop.
Standing by.
Happy landings.
You rag, Mr. Gordon, sir? Again?
Parker, I was thinking, you know what would be really great right now?
A holiday?
A milkshake. Butterscotch. Extra cherries.
Extra cherries.
I can get used to this.
We've got a lot of space to cover in 20 minutes. That capsule could be anywhere.
That laser cannon gives me the creeps.
I got something. Oh, no, never mind. Probably a false echo.
No, I see it too.
You think it's the escape capsule?
It's a cloaking device. I think someone else is here.
Someone spying on us?
Chaos crew.
doesn't sound like the Chaos crew.
Whoever you are, come out from there.
We know our rights! This is supposed to be free space!
Oh? You're not GDF?
I know, damn. It's the Space Pirates.
We prefer the term resource recovery experts.
Who are these two?
Messrs. Reece and Dobbs, at your service.
I'm Dobbs.
John and I met them on the Eden ship.
Yeah, we blew it up.
By accident. I think this might be a part of it, actually.
You know that cloaking tech you're wearing is illegal?
Oh, it does a lot more than cloak. It can take over any controls. Ouch!
What tech?
What tech?
It doesn't matter. Alan, we don't have a lot of time left.
Wait, Kayo, they can help us.
Really?
We can trust them.
Okay. I've created a secure comms channel. No one else can hear us unless I let them.
We're looking for an old escape capsule, like this.
Oh, yeah. You know the one. Over in Section 7G by the old thorium reactor.
Been through it already. Nothing worth taking.
Maybe not to you. Can you lead us there?
We could, but without these, you two might have a hard time getting past those laser cannons.
We've seen to the lasers.
Oh! Then away we go.
Wait, are those my astro boards from Thunderbird 3?
No.
So that's where they went. I thought I left the hatch open.
Actually, Alan, you go on ahead.
Are you sure?
Yes, just be quick about it. Havoc, what are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Virgil, are your scanners showing anything yet?
Relax, Scott. This could take a while. It's a big ocean, you know.
You should use Thunderbird 4 to amplify the scanners from Thunderbird 2. Then, if you did a linear sweep while steering in a modified grid pattern...
Gordon, shouldn't you be resting?
I'm bored, and my cast itches. Hold on a minute. Hey, Parker, feel up for giving me another toe massage?
He's asking for trouble.
It's just up ahead past this big hunk of junk.
Alan, Havoc is here. Find that item. I'll keep her occupied.
Cover's blown, boss. They know I'm here.
Did you learn what they came for?
No!
Then I'd suggest you make their efforts as difficult as possible.
I know, just the thing.
Oh no. John, it's Kayo. Havoc has taken control of the laser cannon. We need to shut it down.
FAB.
Alan, Havoc turned the laser cannon back on. Find cover, now.
That could be a bit of a problem.
Get over here in front of us! Our cloaking tech should make you invisible to the laser!
And ditch the astro board!
It's not supposed to target little things like that. Only big, giant, dangerous space debris.
Yeah, well, Havoc's not usually at the controls.
John, what's the update on the laser?
The GDF is completely locked out, and I can't access it either.
No hiding from me.
Alan? Alan!
We're okay. The escape capsule didn't come from the Zero X.
Understood. I'm sorry, Alan. Get back here and we'll figure a way out.
Scanners are picking up something metallic.
I see it too. It's on the ocean floor up ahead. It says 0X. This is the one!
Use the grasping claw, but watch your RPMs or you'll kick up too much silt from the backflow. You'll need +5 positive buoyancy to compensate. Double check your ballast before attaching the—
Gordon, I know you're trying to help, but could you please be quiet?
Right, you're right. Where's that bell? Parker!
Yeah.
All right, how do we get out of here?
You can leave that part to me.
And me.
We'll just remotely pilot our ship to the far side of this bit of wreckage, hop inside, and we'll be out of harm's way before you can blink.
That would be your ship blowing up.
Again?
Now we're really stuck.
No, I have an idea. I need one of your astro boards.
You give up yours.
No, you give up yours.
But technically they're both mine, so hand one over.
No, he's got a point there.
And one of those things.
Your turn.
I see what you're doing. Nice.
I don't.
Me neither.
We're about to give that laser cannon a taste of its own medicine.
Still don't get it.
If your bit of illegal tech works as it should, that laser won't see a thing coming.
Gets it.
I don't.
All right, I've made contact. Reversing engines for extraction. I'm getting some major resistance here. Throttling up to maximum.
That capsule is caught in sea sludge. You gotta let it go.
And lose our only clue to finding out what really happened to Dad? Not a chance.
Kayo to Thunderbird 5. Alert the GDF that Havoc got away.
And they're gonna need a new laser cannon. Alan?
It's supposed to open automatically when I approach. We're locked out.
Alan, look out! Previously on Thunderbirds Our Go.
We need a miracle, or it's the end of the world.
Captain Casey, I'm on it.
Jeff Tracy?
You're a fool, Hood. You risk destroying our planet to steal a prototype spaceship?
Nobody calls me a fool.
Clear all space traffic. I'm coming up.
This remains all the footage we've been able to assemble from the moment of the incident.
The Hood's escape capsule.
If we can find it, we can get an entirely new view of the explosion.
It says 0X. This is the one. That capsule is caught in sea sludge. You gotta let it go.
What just happened? Thunderbird 3 has been stolen.
Thunderbird 3 is mine! Woo!
She's getting away in Thunderbird 3! We have to do something!
Kayo to Thunderbird 5. We need a priority override on Thunderbird 3. Havoc just stole it.
It's no good. She must have some kind of jamming tech. I can't access the controls remotely.
The boss was right. International Rescue does have the best toys.
Oh, this is like my worst nightmare. And now it just got even worse.
The Chaos Cruiser. It could be Fuse coming back to finish the job.
Ahoy! Need a lift?
Reece? Dobbs?
We saw Thunderbird 3 fly off without you, so figured Havoc must have took it.
Meaning she must have left her own ship hiding somewhere.
And we're good at finding things.
The only thing we're not so good at right at this moment is
figuring out how to stop.
never seen anything like this. The sea floor's pulling us in.
It's sea sludge. This stuff is seriously bad news. It's like quicksand, but even worse. If the capsule gets sucked under, we may never get it back. But we need the escape capsule's camera. It's our only way of finding Dad.
I'm sending down the rescue claw. We have a slight problem. You're too deep. The claw's not going to reach.
Try to hang on a little longer.
We'll find another way.
I'll do my best.
Woohoo! Now this is a ship. You'll never guess what I just stole. No, wait. I'll give you some hints. It's big, it's fast, it's something you've always wanted.
So you stole Thunderbird 3, did you?
You said not to come back without anything good. And I got you a Thunderbird!
And what do you plan to do with it now? Fly around until the GDF catches up with you? Stealing a Thunderbird is easy, Havoc. But actually keeping it, that takes careful planning. You don't have a plan, do you?
I just saw it then, I couldn't help myself.
I made a similar mistake once, and I regret it to this day. Now do exactly what I say, and we may just get away with this.
Uh-huh.
What? Hey! Hey, Dobbsy! I need some help here! What do you think I'm doing? It looks like you're trying to open a door! Exactly! Oh, come on! Open!
What's happening in there?
Oh, everything's fine! No, it's not!
No, it's not! Hey, Reece! I found your astro board!
Don't you mean my astro board?
Oops. Never mind.
I think we would have been better off outside the ship.
I think I got the hang of it now!
I should be flying this thing, not locked up in here!
There's no way to extend the cable. Scott, you're either going to need to let go of the capsule or get sucked down into the sludge along with it.
There may be one other option. What we need is another submarine. So why don't we use Thunderbird 2?
Well, for starters, this isn't a submarine. Wait a minute. Why don't we?
Brains, can Thunderbird 2 operate underwater?
Well, yes, technically it can, but not without considerable challenges, including mortal danger.
We're going under. See what you did there? Thunderbird 2 is a submarine.
Well, whatever you have to do,
do it fast! I don't have much more time!
Thunderbird 2 has an airtight frame, but you'll need to close down all of the air intake valves. The Cambo locators will have to be turned to positive. Reconfigure the combustion chamber valves. And finally, make sure you hold your breath. Just kidding.
Here we go. Okay, we're floating. Flooding the module. This should give us enough weight to take us under. There's a word for this, you know?
Sinking?
Exactly. Thunder Sub 2 is go. Descent holding steady. 10 meters per second. Hang in there, Scott. We're on our way.
So this is how it's gonna be. They get to do all the flying and chasing and we're stuck in the airlock?
Sorry.
Thunderbird 5. Anything on Thunderbird 3?
It's not much, but with Dobbs hacked into the Chaos Cruiser, I was able to use its tracking hardware to get a lock onto Thunderbird 3. Well, onto Havoc at least.
I'm sending you its destination.
She's heading for the moon!
Reece, we've got a lock on Havoc. Laying a course for the moon.
I don't know how to operate the navigation computer!
Then point us at that big glowy rock and punch it.
Wow. I can see why Gordon likes being an aquanaut so much.
Beautiful, isn't it? We're taking on water.
This must be the mortal peril part Brains was talking about. Take the helm. I'm going to have a look.
What will you do?
Dunno. Look for a bucket?
Make it a big one.
Guys, I don't mean to sound dramatic here, but I'm going under.
We're almost there, Scott. Virgil, I'm showing the leak in aft thruster assembly has stopped, but you have a new one in the landing strut housing.
Which one? We have 4.
All of them.
As long as we get Scott and get out of here, I don't mind a little wet.
Virgil, I hope you've got a brilliant idea, because I am all the way under.
Deploying grasping claw. I should be close enough to reach you now.
Come on. Come on. Scott, the claw's under. Can you see it?
No, it's pitch black outside. I can't see a thing.
How far down are you?
12 meters below the seabed and falling.
Hang on. I'll find you.
Avast, hearties! Prepare to board!
That means we're gaining on her.
FAB, we're standing by.
Hey, Reece!
Yeah?
Ah! Hard to starboard! Hard to port!
Whichever's faster!
Turning, why are we turning?
What are you two doing?
What we do best. Rolling away.
In case you hadn't noticed, Thunderbird 3 is a lot bigger than what we're sailing.
He has a point.
We can't outrun a rocket!
You may not have to. I have a plan, but it's gonna take some expert flying. Are you up for it?
No!
Yes!
I mean, yes!
Huh?
It's gaining on us!
Trust me. Keep to the flight path I gave you.
Full power!
Go! Go, go! Oh, she's got us.
Got ya.
Now's our chance. Are you ready for this?
FAB.
Feel like taking a ride in a Chaos Cruiser, do you? Well, hold on to your helmets.
Reece, I don't fail too great! Wait, the anchor and the hoist them isn't getting it out of here!
See ya! Now, where are those other two?
Come on, where are you?
Readout show me 20 meters under the surface.
Then I should be close.
Virgil, stop! You just made contact. Close the grabbing claw.
Okay, but I'm going in blind.
That's it.
I think you got me.
Only one way to find out. Reversing thrust.
19 meters, 18 meters, unless I'm magically rising on my own.
This is working.
We have to do this slowly. That sea sludge is a non-Newtonian fluid. If I pull too fast, it will clamp down like a vice and crush the capsule.
And me along with it. Go ahead. Take your time.
Havoc has control over all the systems.
Any ideas how to get inside?
Oh, with a little hidden feature, brains installed for situations just like this.
I'm wondering, Alan, did Brains install that manual hatch release for situations just like this? Or because you keep locking your keys inside?
Only twice.
Intruders.
I am sick of locked doors.
Kayo got back on board with one of the brothers. I have them locked in.
Well then, if they want their precious Thunderbird back, let them have it.
In lots of pieces, right?
F.A.B.
F.A.B.
Virgil, we're losing engine power.
That sea sludge's grip is stronger than concrete.
We've stopped moving. Is everything okay?
Well, it turns out that just because Thunderbird 2 can go underwater doesn't mean it should. We're having a little might burn out our engines and get stuck down there with you problem at the moment.
It's not worth it, Virgil. I'm going to release the capsule.
Scott, no.
We can't risk losing Thunderbird 2.
Or the both of you.
You let us worry about that. We are not missing this chance to find out what happened to Dad.
Come on!
Now that is a better view.
Capsule secured.
Let's get out of here.
Engines are completely flooded.
Scott, we're too heavy. We need that water out of the module.
I'm pumping it out now, but it may take a minute.
This could get messy. Impact in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, hold on. Inflator bags deployed. I thought we could use a lift.
Inflator bags, right. Lady Penelope, you're welcome to be my co-pilot anytime.
Hey, Virg, did you think to try the inflator bags?
Haha, very funny.
Enjoy the ride! It won't last long.
What has she done?
She set us on a collision course!
What news?
I got the Chaos Cruiser back. Not too much damage.
There is a right way to do things and a wrong way, Havoc. You seem to excel in the wrong.
Thunderbird 3 to Tracy Island. We have our ship back.
I suppose we should go and look for Reece and Dobbs.
Hello?
You guys okay?
More than that, we found some superb scraps down here.
The flames are a bit too much, don't you think? I hope this was worth it, Brains. Did you find anything?
This is the explosion we thought we saw, but there is more. Well, when I integrate the new footage from the escape capsule, we can see this.
And what are we seeing?
This isn't an explosion, Alan. It's an aftershock. The Zero-X rocket launched. Right here.
It actually worked.
Its T-drive engine was so powerful, the Zero-X literally disappeared in the blink of an eye.
So now we know where Dad is and how he got there.
But how do we bring him back?
We build a new Zero-X. Yes! It won't be easy to construct its T-drive engine, and it won't be quick. But it's the only way.
Then let's do it. Let's bring Dad home.